This 26 Sports and CCTV high school hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, welcome back everybody to high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley. We are getting ready here for the second period of action. The Traverse City West pretty much dominated except for a few little spurts here and there by the Vikings.
Right, the Vikings did end up getting a little pressure, nothing sustained, but they, they got some shots on goal. A couple scoring chances there, but really not much threat at all, and they're going to have to come up with a little bit more than that if they're going to try and get anything past Elliott Sitkins. He's been a solid goaltender this year for the Titans.
What was the shots on goal?
16-3 in favor of TC West.
Okay.
And again, the Vikings did a good job of keeping the puck out to the blue line, and most of the shots were taken from there, but, those can go in too. Goaltender have a hard time picking those up a lot of times, so.
All right, we're underway, and the Vikings have a power play for a minute and a half to go.
And I think Sam Terrell had about a third of those shots for TC West
right.
from the point there with that sneaky wrist shot of his.
And he just missed the net a couple times too. Now the Vikings bring it around to Justin Smith. Backhand shot and covered up nicely there by Sitkins as Tonello was right on the doorstep.
Pair of 14s there. So a little bit of a chance. Cadillac still has a minute and 13 left on their power play. So they're going to try and get back into this game. They certainly don't want to go down 3-0. That's it's a bit of a mountain to climb to try and get out of.
Face-off in the west zone. The Vikings win it cleanly, and then scrambling to get it at the blue line was Justin Smith. Good job there by Alexikov to turn and get it up the ice instead of going around the boards. That's a smart play.
Yep.
Talking to the refereeing crew tonight, they're running 4. Jeff, usually they run 3, but they're trying to get ready for playoffs where they will run a 4-man crew.
Right.
So I was saying to the guys, I said, this has got to be one of the best crews in northern Michigan. And I didn't hear anybody saying anything different from
They
that.
weren't arguing with you, were they?
No, so they...
Well, they usually don't, generally speaking, hear that from the coaches or the crowd. So nice job there, Bill.
Play is right out in front of the net, and Sitkins will cover up. We've got 30 seconds to go on the power play, and we have another shout-out. This time it is to Mike and B. Chesney, and they're Jake Chesney's grandparents. So Jake gets a nice shout-out to his grandparents, Mike and B. Chesney.
Okay, well, with all these grandparents getting these shout-outs, they're going to probably have to get some DVDs going for them so they can have some souvenirs of their grandchildren out here.
That's a great
playing
point.
At the Wex today.
Great point. All those fans up in Traverse City that enjoy watching hockey, whether it's Central or West or the Reps, whatever. Now playing it over to Carpenter. Carpenter with a quick pass to Hayden Watkins. He tried to one-time it, but a good defensive play by Reese. And now coming away with it is Evan Wilson. Evan Wilson still has it. He's going to play it back out and try and eat up the rest of the time in the power play. Taken and heavy to the boards was Evan Wilson. And the power play is over. Back to full strength is Traverse City. Alan Shear over to Carpenter. Carpenter gets it to Hayden Watkins. Watkins with Tonello right there, had to sidestep him. And now the play will come back into the zone.
Teams are both at full strength now.
Tonello gets it out to center, and Sam Terrell, number 14, will take it. He gets it over to Graham Schuff, number 19. Takes a little love tap there from Hayden Watkins.
And a little whack on the stick.
Yeah.
Comes Alan Shear trying to make a move to get a shot.
Vikings need something big here. There's a turnaround slapper. Steered into the corner and taken by Terrell.
Vikings get a host of new skaters out there.
Justin Smith is on the point. Ian Munch is giving chase. And Brandon Eller will keep it in momentarily. Josh Reese bangs it down the boards and taken there by Justin Smith. He reverses it out to Ian Munch. Munch has got Lilly with him. Oh, he was hooked, and there's going to be a penalty.
Yep, they called it.
Is that number 8, Jake Chesney?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Grandparents are watching him, too.
Grandparents and his mom is here in the stands, and is that what Packer fans teach their kids to do? I'm just saying.
Apparently. And, it's hard to get away with that when your stick actually comes unattached from your hands and it's still in the player's midsection.
That was an easy one. Even for this crew here, they could make that call.
You can talk your way out of that, but not a lot of luck there.
The Vikings get the puck. It's Leotard back to the point to Smith. Smith with a nice move. He steps in, holds on to it. Good patience. Justin Smith will circle the net. He's got Pendrick at the point over to the other side to Lilly. And then that's cleared by, I believe it was Alexikov. Nope, that was number 6. That's Barshev. Nice to have the band here tonight too, Jeff, the pep band.
Yep, and they've got Evan Wilson and Krishnov out there again on the kill here. Munch in the corner battling for that. Takes a bad bounce off the stanchions. A good bounce for Cadillac.
Yes, very good bounce. Puck is behind the net. Now it's going to go the other side. Wilson with the big wind up, and he'll get it past Justin Smith. We've got a minute to go in the power play. It is 2-0 Traverse City West over the Vikings. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley bringing the action on a Wednesday night. Smith plays it down. It's going to be a hand pass. Good call there by referee Jamie Grace.
Yep, so hand pass in the neutral zone. That means the puck is going all the way back down. And that kind of varies from, NHL
USA
play, high school play, USA hockey play, right, Bill?
Yes, it does. USA hockey will just bring it back to the nearest circle dot, but high school hockey has changed theirs last year. This shot gets all the way through, but a little bit wide. Cerny back to Beeman. Beeman in the corner to Cerny. Cerny with a shot. Nice save on the short side by Carter Fosmore. And the Vikings with 30 seconds to go. They need to set something up here, Jeff. Tonello comes out as he avoids that check. Over the line. Getting back nicely are the Titans because it passed over to Shear. Shear lost control of it, and it's just sitting right there, and finally it's backhanded out. Too bad the Vikings had the puck deep in the zone.
Would have been a good scoring opportunity if he was a left-hander instead of a right-hander. That would have worked out a little bit better. But having to switch out, that's pretty much going to kill this penalty off.
Look at the hustle right there by Andrew Rickenberg. Great hustle on that penalty kill. Puck is intercepted by Beeman. We're back to full strength with 12 minutes to go here in the second period. It's 2-0 Traverse City West. And big number 14, Sam Terrell, backhands it into the zone on the Vikings intercept. Alan Shear trying to fight off the check of Terrell. Two big boys there. Fanning on that shot was Carpenter.
They were both muscling each other for the puck.
That'll ricochet right to Elliot Sitkins, number 38. Sitkins holds on and almost intercepted. It was momentarily by Geiger.
Geiger was able to get a stick on that, but wasn't able to recover enough to end up getting a shot.
Jeff, it always makes you nervous
made
when the goalies
crowd
come
a little
out.
nervous. I know it.
Now, Brendan Phillips in the middle to Geiger. Geiger, he was checked. Just a swarm of green. They don't give you much time with the puck.
Not a lot of room for the Vikings tonight. Traverse City is a good skating club. They've got good skill, good stick handling, and obviously well coached.
Puck is at center. Graham Schuff, number 19, tried to go around his man, and then the Vikings will tip it out to center. Quickly after it is Mark Alexikov, number 7. He's the leading scorer for Traverse City. Holding on to it, passing it, intercepted by Boudry. Phillips mishandled it. And so Traverse City will kind of regroup in their zone. Barshev.
And we didn't mention earlier, but Elliot Sitkins did end up getting an assist on that very first goal tonight. That goal was 1 of 2 by Evan Wilson, and assist by number 7, Mark Alexikov.
It doesn't happen very often,
Nope.
Jeff. That's I'm glad you mentioned that for our viewers out there to have the goalie get a point. It's pretty rare.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Even more rare is a goalie scoring a goal, and it does happen every now and then, usually obviously in an empty net situation, but even getting an assist.
Yeah.
It's almost like a lineman catching a pass or getting a fumble or something.
Right.
In football.
Alexikov, nice move here as he turns with it. Good pass up the right side to Evan Wilson into Alexikov. He's hooked. The puck is in behind the net. The net is knocked off its mooring. I think Alexikov thought he should have got a hooking call there.
Yeah,
he is not happy.
That was he was just on side. He timed that perfect because he still had a good head of steam going into the zone. And he is dangerous.
Yeah, he is. We want to give a shout out here to Mike Boyke. Mike was an outstanding goaltender for the Vikings from 2007 to 2010. Mike is working in Caro, Michigan for the United States Department of Agriculture. And hopefully we'll have Mike here on Friday night.
Yeah, he'll usually try to make it to some games when he's back in town.
And his dad is Randy Boyke, and we want to thank Randy for all the years that he's been assistant coach, and he's also helped out with Kaha, and Randy's just a great guy, so thank you to Randy Boyke.
Yeah, and we did want to mention both Randy, Mike Stebbins, and Les Sharp are all assistant coaches to Scott Graham, the Viking program.
Rickenberg, number 21, and behind the net to Beeman. Beeman sidesteps Eller.
Yeah, and he was doing a good job back there of fighting off and shielding the puck. Almost looked like Zetterberg back there, the way he shields himself from the puck and protects the puck.
Puck is high stick down the ice. Ian Lilly going after it. Puck is played into the corner. No whistle, or now they will for the high stick. It was a little delayed there.
Okay, and while we have an opportunity, we want to shout out our sponsors here. We've got Napa, Pizza Plus, Cadillac Tire, and also Cadillac Castings. And thank you so much for your sponsorship here for the hockey season and winter sports. We also did mention that a DVD is available, and they are available at cctv-cadillac.org and also mynews26.com if you want to have a memento of this game tonight. You can order a single game or a box set of the season, and you get a good deal on the box set. DVD orders support the cost of equipment and pro supervision of students.
Zach Gizzard, number 9 for the Vikings, plays it up the boards, and we have a icing call against the Vikings with 8:10 to go here in the second period.
And we'd also like to mention that all of our sports broadcasts are produced with cooperation between the Wexford-Missaukee Career Tech Center, CCTV, and MyNews26. Students run cameras, graphics, and instant replay, supervised by a professional director. I would also like to, at this time, give a special shout-out to my partner here, Bill Dooley, and also Dan Gussert. They were in Mesik this past Saturday and announced the Special Olympics basketball broadcast, and I really appreciate them coming out and doing that. They did an excellent job, and if you haven't gotten a chance to watch that, it's a pretty special event that we had going on there, and a big thank you to them for My News 26 for bringing that to everybody from Special Olympics.
And we got a penalty interference call coming up. Not sure who that is on. But talking about that, the Special Olympics, Jeff, I think we all agree that's the first time that there's been full coverage, 2 basketball games, interviews, the whole works, and it was just an absolute treat to be up there. Everybody treated us so nice. We had so much fun interviewing the players. They were so excited, and I hope we can keep that as a tradition going. We want to thank Eric Wotilla big time for, making the commitment to cover that game.
Right, that was huge, and like you say, it was the first time we've ever done it, and hopefully it can maybe turn into a bit of a tradition where we can get that going year in and year out.
In the middle, trying to take that one away is Tonello. Now back to the point to Barshev, number 6. He'll get it over to, trying to see the number on that. Who is that? 24. That's
24.
Boudry.
Yep.
Boudry back into the corner in the middle. Boudry will get it. The Vikings are real. Oh, there's a slash of the stick away from Tonello. Did you see that?
Yeah. He didn't hit him hard enough, I don't think, to get the penalty, but he definitely knocked the stick out of there. And Tonello needs to get his stick back in his hands. They're already down a man. They don't need to be down a man with a stick.
Now Boudry will keep it in. He'll give it to Van Antwerp. Back to Boudry. Boudry on the point, fakes a shot. Back to Boudry with a one-time nice job by David Carpenter. He took that right in the midsection.
Took one for the team right there.
Yes. 50 seconds to go in the power play. The Vikings will change it up. And Traverse City will come out with it to center ice. Caleb Barchef with a nice move there. He drops it back, and then the Vikings with some good forecheck there. Alan Shear was held momentarily, no call.
They got away with one there
Yes,
because
they
they definitely held him and impeded his progress, I guess is probably the definition of when that should be called, but I think they missed it.
They did. Play is over the blue line. That was Sherney. And now keeping it in is Boudry. Boudry will play it over to Barchef. Back to Boudry.
Cadillac likes to play a nice tight box here when they are on the penalty kill.
Somebody got hit there. And they're letting go. That one all the way through. Good save by Fosmore. The Vikings get it out to Zach Izzard. Izzard has the puck.
Nice move.
Yes, he's coming over the blue line. Zach Izzard. It's tipped off a stick by Caleb Barchef. Still fighting for the puck is Zach Izzard.
Yeah, good job by Izzard to keep control of the puck as he was battling the Titan player.
Vikings will keep it in. There's a shot deflected by Lilly. Alan Shear behind the net. Ian Lilly, who's been working hard down in the zone, hits his man. That's Brady Douglas. And that puck came right up towards Seth Van Newkirk. I think he was thinking that was coming at him. Our statistician.
All right, and Cadillac, the Vikings able to kill that penalty off and then get a little pressure of their own and get a few shots. So, as uneventful as this game has been and everything as far as scoring chances and everything, it is only 2-0. I mean, it's still, it's a two-shot game, really.
Yep.
I mean, it is not out of reach by any means. So Cadillac is in this thing. If they could get, just a little something going, a lucky bounce, anything, and get the next goal here.
Yeah, just that first goal, get the crowd into it, get everybody fired up.
Sometimes that's all it takes is a little spark.
Kaspriak, number 15, is out there along with Brendan Phillips. Here's the pass to Graham Schuff, number 19. He does not get the zone, so they'll flip it in on a delayed offside. That was Jake Chesney, number 8. Behind the net, Brendan Phillips will tip it up to Geiger. Sam Terrell, shot does not make it through. Going into the corner is Schuff, number 19. Schuff with a wraparound score. That was Alexei Koff.
Yeah, and the Vikings got caught watching the puck instead of defending there, and that is not the player you want to leave all alone in front of the net.
No, and
Mark
you got to
Alexikoff, he is their leading scorer, and he didn't make a mistake there.
But Graham Schuff really worked hard in the corner, finally brought it out front, and made the nice backhand pass for the one-timer. 3-0, Traverse City West has the lead here in the second period. There's 4:32 to go here in the second. Pendrick up to Tonello. Tonello in behind the net. It's stopped there by Sitkins. First one there is Shear. Tried to center it, and Traverse City got back just in time. Josh Reese, number 17, loses it. Puck is at the side of the net, and it's going to be held on for a face-off deep in the Traverse City zone. And I want to get our crew in here. Jeff, our camera people today. Kaylee Buck is doing the camera up in the main level. And then we have Renee Convica. She's working the north end. And then Remington Hernandez is down on the south end by the Zamboni. That shot deflected and taken by Traverse City. And then Wyatt Van Dynen is our director for tonight's game.
Okay, and the official score on that was the goal by number 7, Mark Alexikoff. Assist by number 19, Graham Schuff, and number 8, Jake Chesney for the Titans. That was Alexikoff's third point of the evening. So he's been in on all three.
And that's his 15th goal of the season, Jeff.
Yeah, not the guy you want to leave alone in front of the net. He obviously knows where to be.
Yeah. Good skilled player. We've seen some really good skilled players here in the Big North this year. Van Dusen really sticks out in my mind from Alpena, remember?
Yep.
He was spectacular, that one goal that he scored.
Cadillac will be seeing him in the month of February, a little bit later on when they have to make the trip all the way over to Alpena.
That'll be their last Big North conference game of going to Northern Lights Arena.
Typically a pretty tough place to go and play a hockey game.
As TC West found out this past week.
Right, yeah, Alpena took West down. I believe that one was maybe 4-3.
Yes.
Was the score of that game, and still giving Alpena the opportunity to take the Big West title, or the Big North title, excuse me.
Alex Leotard, number 2 for the Vikings. Turning with the puck, gets it out to center ice. Taken there by Caleb Barshev. Barshev wristed in on Fosmore. He'll hold on to it with 2:54. And we want to give a shout out to Dane Moore, the former Cadillac standout hockey player from 2009 to 2012. Dane moved downstate for his senior year to play for Victory Honda, and then it was on to junior hockey where he played in Wisconsin, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia. We'll get back to it in just a second. Barshev into Cerny. Back to Barshev. He's got Boudry with a long shot, just wide of the far corner. Number 13 is Ian Lilly, fighting hard for the Vikings.
Yeah, and Ian Lilly has been fighting hard all night. He's actually been doing a really good job of hustling and putting a forecheck on the Titans tonight.
Ian Munch clears the zone, and it goes down. And we also so after Dane played the juniors, he committed to college hockey at Morrisville State in New York, and he is currently in his sophomore year playing hockey and pursuing a nursing degree. And if professional hockey is on that horizon, he'll gladly see what happens in the draft. So
yeah, absolutely, he was fun to watch.
Yeah. So anyway, Dane, best of luck to you. We also want to thank your dad, Mark Moore. Mark, a lot of years assistant coaching. He helped in Kaha, and also Mark has served the people of Michigan as a Michigan State Police trooper. So thank you very much to Mr. Mark Moore for that.
Nice shout out, Bill. Always good to hear the little stories and what happens to our players as they grow older and where they end up.
Yeah, it's, Dane's been playing hockey, when you look at it, between juniors and now college for quite a few years.
Right.
Well,
not one of those that's destined for the CHL, probably. He's
right.
He's got better plans.
Yes, he does. We've got a minute to go here in the second period. Traverse City is up 3-0 over the Vikings. Now Kyler Ray loses it, and it's taken by Terrell. Terrell up to Nick Beeman. Beeman over center, cuts over the line, backhand shot, save Fosmore.
All right, and the Vikings are going to have to be real careful here. They have had a little trouble in the last minute of periods throughout the year, and it's kind of like the golden rule. You never want to give up a goal, in that last minute or two of a period. It's just it's a killer. And so they're going to have to be careful of that as they take a defensive face-off here and there. And they've got Lexikoff out there with Evan Wilson, who are the
good
goal
play up to
scorers
Tonello.
for the night.
Derek Tonello spinning with it, giving it to Hayden Watkins. Intercepted by Zach Van Antwerp, number 15. Zach, big player, hard to take the puck away from him. Gets it back in a little bit too far for Alexikoff. We got 20 seconds to go as Terrell will get into his own zone. Long pass up to Van Antwerp. Tonello, he's checked right there and coming back and offside. And Jeff, maybe we can get another shutout for our sponsors here before the end of the period.
Okay, our sponsors tonight, Napa Pizza Plus. We have Cadillac Castings and also Cadillac Tire. And once again, a big thank you to our sponsors for bringing you this presentation tonight. As we are winding down, we've got last 5 seconds to go in the second period with TC West up 3-0 over the Vikings. We will get you a shot total coming up after the period into the next period, and we're going to take a little break here.
The Vikings find themselves down 4-0. I thought it was 3, and I must have missed that fourth goal though. But it's 4-0 after 2 periods. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV, and Jeff and I will be back for third period action in just a moment.
No.